Silk Thread low, but he's going to back away. He's getting himself some mercy healing already. The Valkyrie coming out from Nuss here. This is where the Spitfire are going to get a little bit more aggressive. uNKOE's found Fisher though. It's going to be an instant res from Nuss, no doubt about it. Need that HP up on the board, close to a Dragon Blade. It's Silk Thread, but it was the molten core of the Torbjorn turret that took him down before he could do much about it. Now uNKOE's forced to dig deep for his own Valkyrie, but it's a little bit late in the day. The Valiant had already lost so many players, but Prophet drops. Fate looking for more. Primal Rage is going to be there. This could be scary. Nuss gets taken down. Looking for a turret there. Silk Thread just cutting it up. It's an easy target. It doesn't even move. No legs to run away. But Birdring catches Silk Thread with the rivet gun as he tries to jump on through. But it's looking good for the Valiant. We're seeing momentum here, Matt, and they are converting.
Yeah, the players for London are very low here. It's just going to be Birdring and Prophet, the only ones alive. You have 5 players alive here for the Valiant. They will
attention, a cantankerous defensive composition for the Spitfire, and now the Valiant want to go for more. They found Birdring up on the high ground. Fisher's very low inside his bubble, but Nuss is even lower, and they're looking to pick off the Mercy. Nuss attempts to escape, but it's no good, and this beautiful dive core made up, especially by the Frenchman here on this side, is getting the job done. Fury with a D-suit, self-destruct laid down, but that was just for Envy to get back in his mech. Fisher and Birdring are getting job done, but Fury won't have a chance to resuit.
Yeah, the payload has not made any progress because
relentless. Birdring dropping, that's going to have to be a resurrect here. Surely if it's available for Nuss, he has to go, and he does. Silk Thread now ready to counter this out. The Dragon Blade coming in. He's timed it well. Looking for this in the other. He's found it, but Birdring drops. But now, further targets don't seem to be within reach of Silk Thread. The pick was enough though. Now their Valkyrie coming after the fact is enough to keep them going. This is the progress that needs to be making right now. With 2 minutes on the clock, a clean fight. uNKOE still hasn't used that Transcendence. Keep an eye on the tick next to his name up the top. The Prophet's looking for the Dragon Blade. Doesn't quite get the damage up on high on uNKOE, but he chases him. He's dogged, relentless in his pursuit of his winged targets. Prophet down to 30 HP, but a bit of extra heal should get the job done. And uNKOE does use the Transcendence in that fight. It doesn't really save the Valiant, but it's a chance. Soon wants to bring things back. Pulse Bomb's there. He's looking to finish off. Fishes them 3 in the fight. Making 4 against the D-suit. I'll count that as a kill, just for the sake of argument. Soon goes absolutely big, and the French Tracer showing why he's a top 3 player at Tracer in this Overwatch League. Oh, lucky. Birdring, 2 big kills and might actually sew things up here.
Yeah, they're going to get Kareev back in the fight. He's going to try and get the res off.
Got the res.
Get it on the Silk Thread, because Silk Thread has that Dragon Blade. See if he decides to use it. It's going to be London putting a ton of pressure on that high ground as they will finish off the last few kills. But Birdring goes huge there for the London Spitfire.
A terrible start to the fight for the Valiant. Silk Thread with the blade, finds Prophet, but again, the Moth Lady. Nuss is already getting a resurrect. It's pretty much counted out the effect of that Dragon Blade entirely, and now the Valiant are running out of steam. Transcendence in over the point here. Silk Thread looking to make a difference, but it's so hard. Big bodies to try and cut through, and they get rid of him. The Spitfire now starting to stand tall as Fate and Envy are completely split apart in this fight. Yes, they find Nuss, but they need to get on the payload. No! Not gonna happen with the
come from that left-hand side. A lot of resources. It'll be Nuss using the Valkyrie here to engage for the London Spitfire.
This is definitely going to be a Spitfire 1 fight. Quite comfortable here. Kareev and uNKOE were so close to their defensive ultimates, but neither was able to stay alive long enough to get them back. There's just no way they can come back. Towards Fate, this might be dangerous. Primal Rage coming out from Fate. You see Prophet respects this, just gets away, trying to move the payload. You see the Spitfire, half the team is happy to engage. Even if they get taken down, they know they need this payload. Progress soon walks into a Shuriken headshot, and the Swift Strike, the combo is enough to clean up the Tracer.
Yeah, London's getting a really good fight here. Now, they may not win it, so to speak, but they forced
his Korean team. But a little bit too much, and now it's going to be the Dragon Blade in. Kareev just got melted instantly. uNKOE, it's a quick 180 from Prophet, and he's removed. Fate is also executed. 3 men down, and the Valiant really getting no progress at all. Fisher and Prophet, the only players in the figure.
If you are the Valiant, your best chance there was to dive Birdring, get him to use the Transcendence a little bit early.
Oh my God.
They have it in the next fight. They get Kareev right away. It's going to be Silk Thread with a Dragon Blade trying to make a play.
No one does it like these guys when it comes to dive, Matt. Silk Thread having to back away from the Tesla rifle, knows his life is in danger. Pulse Bomb drop, does get the D-suit on Fury, but Silk Thread has to just run away. He's pretty much on his own now, and he's swatted aside with just the right hand. And that's all that the Spitfire really had to commit to that fight, and now it's Fate on his own, surrounded upon all sides. What a stunning Dorado play from the London Spitfire. They're already well and truly away. Straight through with damage. People like Fisher trying to stand behind it. You can't block it with a defense matrix, and now it comes out here. uNKOE, you can see the healing and the damage being provided. An attempted halt there just helped uNKOE. All of his team was bunched together, so the healing was easy to provide. But Rascal was working around in the side, finds uNKOE now. Birdring, it's dangerous territory up on this point, and he is going to be put under scrutiny by the entirety.
To get in, early in the equation, so they get Fisher maybe dove in a little bit too deep here. It's gonna be Rascal putting up a Maywall, traps 3 in. He gets taken out though.
Birdring decides that he hasn't had enough of the spotlight so far, and he decides to get a little bit of break dancing in the middle of the ultimate. It's now or never. That should be pretty clear to you right now, and Fury's going to head for the sky again. Get a commanding view of the situation to drop back down now. Micro rockets thrown into Fury to try and chunk him out. Transcendence going out early. Nuss has brought Fisher back up. He dropped right at the start of that fight, and they recover him there with that Mercy Resurrect. But Fury now looking for his opposite take. Fate takes down Bedosa, but Fate's going to be chased down himself. But Agilities gets himself a Helix rocket kill on Birdring off camera. Now the Reza start coming in thick and fast. Bedosa's back, Fisher down. Fury going in now. It's going to be the self-destruct over the point. Trying for the bunny blaster, but gets nothing. Now it's going to be an attempt at the Doom Fist for Rascal. No! He gets shut down as well. Nothing to be done. No punching. It's not subtle. It's not pretty. But the Valiant at the very least get themselves no EMP yet, and Fury just has to give a bit of respect here. But uNKOE's down, and maybe this Mercy Res might be the start of something new. Yes, Bedosa's back. EMP now is back on the table, but so is uNKOE. Transcendence is available, but that's the EMP. uNKOE did get hit with the EMP. He does go down without getting to use his trans at all. But he's back, he gets rezzed, he brings it out, but it might be a little bit too late here. You can see Fate is off the table. Pulse bombs from both Traces doing work. Kareem found Rascal in the fight. Widowmaker's out of the picture. Fury back, has a chance to get his resuit at the very least, and Envy's found Birdring. Fisher down, uNKOE's getting it done. 2 ticks though, and the Valiant might just have to back away from this one and respect.
Yeah, the Valiant lose their tanks. Pressure forces the Valkyrie out here from the London Spitfire, so see if they can keep going aggressive on this push. Once you invest Valkyrie, you kind of have to.
Yeah, it's a tough world for McCree out there. Unfortunately, the Gunslingers, a couple too many miscreants to try and chastise. And again, getting jumped on is not a fun thing at all, but this fight's turning well towards the Spitfire. It's going to be a res on towards Rascal here. So the McCree's back. Fisher makes a pancake out of Kareem. And the Valiant are running low on numbers. Kareem uses Valkyrie a little bit earlier on in the fight. The Deadeye claims uNKOE, and it could be a big opening here for London.
Jumped on rather quickly. Birdring connects with a pulse bomb on a Fate. There's the Transcendence. It's going to be a Dragon Blade as well here. The Agilities getting Bedosa. They take out Rascal as well. Nuss will use Valkyrie here and get a double res.
Yeah, he's going to have to use it here. I don't think it's going to work out. I think the Valkyrie honestly gets wasted ultimately. With most of Spitfire getting wiped and a couple players getting rezzed.
There's not much there. The Valiant, you have Agilities, the Blade here coming in. No supportals for the side of the Spitfire, so you expect this to go pretty well for the Valiant, especially when they get in the close quarters like that. Agility just one dash, goes right through 2 members of the Spitfire. That'll be the D-Mech on a Fury. Fury just left alone here.
Take a particular composition. But the he sucks against dive. I'm just going to put it out there. Look at that. Oh, Pulse Bomb does get eaten actually by the Korean. Future dives in, but it's a slap to the back of the head. Rascal brought back from his reverie and reminded exactly where he is right now. This is the Valiant's home by the looks of things. And they're going to go for another aggressive dive. Another capitulation from the Spitfire and their last push.
Extends for a very long time.
Rascal down. Rascal down is going to be an instant resurrect. Now they're looking for Bedosa as well. Pulse Bomb was dropped on him. Both support now. Need to really wake up here. Nuss needs to get that resurrect on Bedosa, but he can't. It's soon on towards Rascal. Rascal's died twice in this fight, and now Fate gets brought back to life. Fury chasing on to Soon. 1 tick now for the Spitfire. They need a lot more than that, but again, Nuss is doing so much healing from up in the air. Resuit here and attempted from Envy now just to stall this one out a little bit more. There's a Dragon Blade for Agilities. Agilities has to go big now. He needs to get in and get this one done. There's only the one support ultimate here for the Spitfire. The Transcendence could take his day apart. Oh, that's 2! Agilities needs more though. The Mercy might be down, but there's more work to be done. Soon dodging up on that point there, and Fisher finds a Primal Rage kill. Soon is stalling. He must stay alive, but he just can't do it. Bedosa cuts him down. Roll it out on the point, but they've got big bodies with a lot of HP, and Envy has very little himself. He's down. Trying to pressure Fate was Fisher, but it's the double riptire from Agilities. He may have just bailed the Valiant out, but I need to get on the point. It's almost 1 tick. You can see now it's down to the Mercy just to stall it out. They can't afford to allow that to happen. Kareem valiantly trying to keep his team in this one, no pun intended, but it may not be enough. Too hard to break through the Spitfire. It goes all the way, overtime.
Back out. Really focusing more on the players on the ground.
Oh, that's nice.
Could potentially allow Soon to finish some of these players off.
Okay, the res on Fate there is really going to give them a bit of a boost going forward now, and Rascal takes another hit. Agilities is actually putting pressure, a second shot, but the healing was there. Agilities now needs to turn and deal with more pressing matters, but it seems like Fisher's already getting out, and he is taken down. A very good start. Agilities bearing down upon Rascal at a rate of knots here, forcing Rascal just to try and boost himself out into the great.
Getting back onto the point here. Has Fate there with him, just trying to control the pace here. Fury takes Agilities out in the sky. He wants it to be the Valiant losing a ton of that damage coming down. It's going to be very difficult to finish some of these players off. It'll be the self-destruct here used by Envy just to get a D-Mech. Get right back in his suit as you see Fate takes out Fury soon here doing some work as well. Rascal, though, takes out Envy as soon as he gets back in the mech. with that rocket barrage. Still though, the point in favor to the Los Angeles Valiant, so still gaining a ton of time here.
Surprised that Envy dies there without being able to kill Rascal. He should have charged into the Pharaoh while she was barraging. I'm sure he would have known to do that, so something must have gone wrong for him there. It didn't work out. Yeah, normally obviously the Diva, you use that defensive matrix or you reflect the Pharaoh damage when you get up close. Good pulse bomb, that's what we're looking for. This time Soon makes it 1 from 2, and that's not a bad ratio at all. Nas desperately trying to get into the point. Resurrects are required, but Agilities has a bit of space to work, and now the barrage coming in. Fury, nothing he could do. He was more than happy to commit that to the kill. And Fisher making it very scary for Agilities, though. Eats a lot of that damage, is able to survive. And now they're hunting Rascal yet again. You can see that, oh, uNKOE wants a bit as well. Classic, old school uNKOE in with the blaster. Looking to try and get some kills on that Mercy, but again, 99 to 0 here. This might be the shutout for the Los Angeles Valiant. They're looking good, they're looking real good. Does get booped away, it's tough to catch a Lucio there. But now the sound barrier gives the Agilities enough HP to back away with the Graviton with the self-destruct. That's gonna hurt.
That is tough. You got really aggressive there for the Valiant. The crowd's going crazy, and then as soon as they see the ground situation.
Coalescence time. Let's see now, London knocked to the ground here. They've got the beam, and they had the Dragon Balls. The wish granted for the Los Angeles Valiant. 3 kills between Envy and Fate, make that 4. And that's a comfortable fight win. Earthshatter committed, Coalescence also thrown in the mix, but now there's a bit to work with. Came in, Hook 2.0, ladies and gentlemen, don't you forget it. And now Agilities has a moment just to get some free damage in towards Birdring here. Hook to stop that whole hog. Fantastic way to interrupt the enemy Roadhog's ultimate, but he still gets cut down. Doesn't matter though, some confusion now. Agilities goes in, Chain Hook connects on towards his opposite number there. Rascal down, he's out of the picture. The Coalescence claims to kill him. Now the whole hog to push them away. Agilities is getting serious here. Fisher forced back, almost knocked off the edge, but he's able to survive. Hook now connecting into Birdring, and he's down. We're now in the overtime, the wick is burning, and the Los Angeles now finally spread their wings. The Valiant are on fire. It to be, and already has gone straight in though. Look at his Fate gets burst so quickly, but Envy was able to get Nuss, and both supports are down. No Resurrect available for the Spitfire. An incredible start in this fight, but now with the road paved, the rest of the work still needs to be done.
It's playing Prophet goes all the way back to the Valiant spawn.
Oh, they're
He's
doing
just trying to spawn camp here. Prophet gets uNKOE off the spawn, so you're not going to have that Zenyatta coming in here for the Valiant. The Valiant getting very close here to taking the point, though.
Nuss gets back with the Resurrector and puts Birdring back in the sky, but Silk Thread should be up there to contest him soon with a pulse bomb. Why not just use it on the Diva? Oh, he may have gotten more than he bargained for. Prophet was playing so close to Fury that he was himself blown up by the pulse bomb. Silk Thread needs one more shot there to finish the kill. Nuss went down. He's getting the damage done as this Farah. A good attempt at stalling from the Spitfire, but and Silk Thread knows that his backline's being dived, so he needs to dive even better. Looking now for Bidoshin. 1/2. Needs a third. He'll find it easily enough. Gets himself some HP. The Birdring's going to be brought back to life here by Nuss. Oh, Silk Thread. About that Dragon Blade, huh? Mercy. Pretty strong hero.
He tried to get the Mercy in there as soon as Nuss Valkyrie dived on in. Was not able to connect on Mercy. Brings back Bidoshin and Birdring into the fight. You have the LA Valiant still hanging in here, though. They force both supports into the castle for the side of the Los Angeles Valiant. Get on the bridge, he's going to come from behind. And
oh, what a clip on Prophet. Maybe he had some help there, but it's hard to say for the kill feed. Soon was looking to make the play, and he may have done it there, but of course he's brought back to life. uNKOE is as well, though, so Resurrect benefiting both sides here, and this is looking like a better fight. Jet's brought back, but Soon's got a pulse bomb. Happy birthday, my man! He goes straight up to the sky, but he's taken down. A lot of damage there, and Silk Thread was waiting on the bridge with the Soldier 76, and Soon is not done yet. This guy's hungry, and he's in just the place to have the meal that he so deserves. Overtime is ticked down now, but there's no one from London on the payload here, and a desperate attempt, it won't be enough. And they're gonna get into the last stage of this map.
Close to the payload here.
It's down. Soon manages to pick it off there. Now Prophet needs to come in from the backside.
Get to the cart, though.
They've got to run. They've got less than a second. They make it there in overtime. Kareem bringing Fate back to life. It's Silk Thread falls to a concussion mine. He, of course, is brought back in 10. And now the Transcendence, the support ultimates are there for the Los Angeles Valiant. Will this be enough to get the job done? Self-destruct into the back. It doesn't find anyone. And Fury's going to go down to Silk Thread. Shields up. Birdring's looking for a big dead eye, but he needs to wait out the barrier. He doesn't find anything, but Fate is looking very, very low. And desperately the Mercy trying to keep everyone alive. But Kareem falls. It might not matter, though. Birdring drops. Silk Thread found 2 quick kills on the fire, and the Valiant have they found their opening here. They're going to be making an advancement forward, and there's an opportunity for them to get to the end of the map. There's going to be a big riptide here.
To get back in the fight. Can the Spitfire get back towards the point? They have to be careful because the Ripfire coming in from Silk Thread.
No Resurrect here as well. Nuss switched off the Mercy. The kills keep coming, and it's perfect for the Valiant. They're making their way forward, and Fate proudly stands upon the payload to propel it forward to the right deal goal. Map finish, Los Angeles, not sitting down.
Menu this map thus far, 31 and 14. He's gotten a pulse bomb basically every minute as well, averaging a pulse bomb every minute and 3 seconds.
Nuss wants to try and resurrect Birdring, but he's kind of, it's dangerous for him to go for it. He does. He at least gets that McCree back on his feet now. It was dangerous territory, but of course the Valkyrie makes the resurrect a bit more comfortable in process. Again, getting burst down. Birdring once more brought back to life. All these resurrects committed to the one player. Birdring is the centerpiece of the Spitfire. Charging a pulse bomb, looking for a tank in the backline or something similar, but uNKOE's gone down, so the dive for the Spitfire finally works out. Dead-eye for Birdring. It took him all round to get it, but it finally works out. And Kareev gets uNKOE back up on his feet. Kareev has that Valkyrie, but there's too many people to be resurrecting here. With Soon going down, self-destruct, they're hoping for a lot here, but not much achieved, and the Valiant might just be put down here. The London Spitfire starting to wake up and maybe make a map out of this. Envy, desuited, easily taken down, and now the blue and orange can stand tall and have a chance to press forward, but it's going to be a long walk, and they don't have much time in the bank.
It would be very difficult to get McCree up on that high ground. And we see Birdring just hide behind enemy lines. The Transcendence being used here by London. Just waiting for that Genji deflect to wear off. As all the kills here are going in favor of the Spitfire.
Okay, so it's a change of tactics for Birdring here. Now, he's not trying to be the tip of the spear, but he's better off it pretty quickly. Gesture takes to the sky to try and get some health back, but Bdosin might be in trouble. Under scrutiny, and Silkman finds him with the Dragon Blade. Birdring and Bdosin are back up on their feet. uNKOE down, but Nuss won't get a second shot at this one. uNKOE now back as well. The Resurrect is there. With Fate dropping, Gesture knows he needs to back away, and finally the Valiant get themselves back in control. It looked like they were letting things slip.
And Tester will be able to get a touch. Can they get anybody else there?
He won't even get there.
No.
Doesn't even get there. And the Los Angeles Valiant.
Not going to be a ton of damage that's going to come out of the Spitfire at that point. They know the reses would not be coming through. Be a coalescence from uNKOE to kick things off. Gesture takes him out though. 3 kills go in favor of the Spitfire. Everybody's dropping for the Valiant.
A sick defense matrix from Fury there, though.
It'll be interesting. Does not have to worry about the defense matrix, right? Because D.Va not on the other side anymore. Will be all the damage coming down here from London.
Obviously, was winning the Atlantic Showdown for Team Rogue against Envious, upsetting him here, but this wouldn't be too far away from that feeling. I won't get a chance to tell him to put his headset back on. I'm sure he's learned his lesson. But Envy now off the edge. Good start here again by the Spitfire. uNKOE isolated on his own, forced to try and jump away. Now Soon and Kareev are kind of left out in the open. Just trying to make sure he stays in step with the Valiant and has a sight line at all. Agilities, he cannot be doing that. It's too risky. Up in the air he pops. And down he comes there as well. Look at that. uNKOE tries to go for the Resurrect. Birdring is controlling this match. The Genji switch has not been enough to deal with it, but he's killed it another time. There's just no opportunity for the Valiant to get involved here. Birdring is deciding who does what, where, when, how, and why.
Nuss using the Valkyrie to engage.
That's it. Gesture into the backside here, but they've traded 1 for 1. Gesture brought back there. Nuss with the Resurrect. Agilities now the Dragon Blade. uNKOE went down with his Valkyrie, mate. That's not going to help well at all. He needs to get back onto the point, but both supports are down, and it's all gone wrong for the Valiant. Bdosin gets himself too, getting forced off to the point. The Spitfire now looking to cap things out. The Valkyrie's here though. uNKOE's arrived. Agilities is back, but is it enough? Is it too late for this kind of Hail Mary play? Envy back. Fate now is going to get cut down. I think it's not going to be enough. That sad to say, but the Valiant might have just fallen short of the glory they're so desperately and doggedly seeking. Bdosin has himself the Transcendence here, and Soon is looking to try and make the difference, but we're in overtime now. Birdring, the Dragon Blade claims Soon. Envy, a desperate now. It's going to be Kareev jumping onto the point with his own Transcendence. There's a lot of action on the screen. Hard to pick through, but Prophet is still trying to chase down uNKOE. Kareev is dead. He's an Omnic pancake right now. Fate the next to drop. The wick burns down. 1 by 1 is being contested here. No all day, Matt. Watch me! And there it is! The Spitfire come back from what was looking like a compromising situation. Again, a map type that the Valiant looks so much better on, but they really tighten up the belt. And that seemed like such a dominant performance until right at the very